Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Goedemorgen allemaal. Bonjour à tous. Thanks that you're all here, especially Mr. Ambassador. Thank you for your presence. We are going to talk about the Young Talents program, and we've heard of the Young Talents already yesterday. We have talked about the importance to educate young people in this sector. We have talked about the capacity problems that we have. So we are very proud to be here today, to start off the day, to talk about this important subject, and to also hear the voices of the young talents, and to hear those voices of the new generations who might find the problems of tomorrow. So just to shortly introduce what the program is about, my name is Marnik Satter. I work at the French Embassy in the Netherlands, also for the Institut Français. And here you find all the partners that are involved, and we're very happy to have them all here present. We also do this program with the Dutch Embassy in France, so thank you also for your support. The Ministry in the Netherlands of Justice and Security. And then we have the top sector ICT, the colleagues of the Hague Security Delta, and of course the two conferences, the conference of today, Forum INCYBER in Lille, but also the cyber conference in The Hague, the one conference that will take place later this year in The Hague. And then also the Réseau Franco-Néerlandais, so also a shout out to Coralie for all your work that you've done until now. And lastly, the Campus Cyber, who is very involved in this theme as well, the education of people. So the program, we started this program beginning of this year, so it's very recent, and the idea is really to bring together talented young people from France and the Netherlands. We have selected 12 students. They are divided into 2 teams, and those teams are mixed. So mixed in terms of nationality, so we have French and Dutch people working together. They have different backgrounds. Some of them are more focused on the political science, on law, on the technical aspects, the mathematics. But also they are part of different universities. So that's really the philosophy of this program, to put together people in an interdisciplinary way, also in an international way, to encourage international cooperation and to make also this international connections and cross-border cooperation. The other way what we are doing, because we are doing this program during these 2 conferences, so today and tomorrow and also yesterday, is also to enable the young people to meet professionals, to meet people from the sector, from universities, from industry, etc. And to really give them a boost in their career, and also to hopefully make the connections that they might need for the future. And of course what they will be doing, because that's really what it's about, they are working on real-world challenges. So we have shared them a list of challenges, and they have selected 2 challenges. So each team is working on a different challenge, and in a minute we will hear more about what they are doing. So today is really their first reflection, because they have just started off, but they already worked on specific challenges, and they will share their first thoughts about what they will present. And during the one conference, so in September, in the Netherlands, they will then present their findings and their final results of the challenges they have been working on during the year. So without further ado, I want to present Theodora Curialiru, who is one of the young talents, and she will give the motivation, not only of herself, but also on behalf of the other young people, why they participate in this program. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's a privilege to be here today as part of the Young Talents program, surrounded by bright minds from 2 different teams and who share a common goal, which is cybersecurity through collaboration. This program is more than just an opportunity, it's a necessity, because the demand for cybersecurity professionals has never been higher. Yet we are facing a global workforce shortage. Cyber threats are evolving rapidly, and without enough skilled professionals, even the best technologies remain vulnerable. As the next generation, we must think across and beyond disciplines, because technical expertise alone is not enough. Law, policy, and industry must work together, and my team and I are very excited to take on this challenge, combining our different backgrounds to bridge the gaps between technology, law, regulation, and practical implementation. We, as the next generation, have a unique advantage. We are adaptable, we are eager to innovate, and we are unafraid to question the status quo. For me, this program is where research and discussions meet practice and become practice. So it's not just about law, IT, or politics alone. It's about bringing them together, finding common ground, and working towards a shared approach. Over the next few months, both our team will work towards this shared approach. And this is not just an academic exercise, it's an investment in the future of cybersecurity, and we are ready to play our parts. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Theodora. The teams are guided by two coaches. We're very happy to have them here, two great women in cybersecurity, and I would like to give them a few words. So if Lilian and Raina can come to the stage. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Lilian and Raina, of course. And we are very honored and privileged that we can work with all the talents. It's been really, really nice meeting everyone. And we have seen what Theodora already said, that it's a very enthusiastic group with a lot of different backgrounds, different strategies, different approaches to their challenges, which is really nice to investigate and for us to help guide a little bit with the research question and with the coming months to see where they will end up and what the end result will be.
Yeah, so to complement what Lilian just said, thank you for having us. And it's a privilege also to be challenged in our experience, in our ideas and approaches to doing things by people who have very different backgrounds, obviously. And it's also extremely valuable to us to be transmitting things that you can't learn at school because operational realities are what they are. So we're very happy, and we will be giving you hard time. let that be said. But also it's an extremely interesting opportunity to have that actual multidisciplinary approach to whole of society challenges, right? We are not going to solve those challenges on our own. I mean, however bright we are, right? We need a village, and thank you for being that village.
Thank you, Raina. It's good to challenge each other. That's very nice. So let's go to the first team. So I would like to invite the first team to the floor, and Tjitske Koster is going to present it, and their challenge is on post-quantum cryptography.
Thank you, Marnix. We are all very happy to be here and to be part of the Young Talents program. We have a multidisciplinary team with students of law, computing science, and mathematics. And we have seen several lectures yesterday, and the post-quantum interests us most because when the quantum computer is born, we will have problems with our current cryptography. And we have heard several expectations of when the quantum computer will be there. It's going to be like 10, maybe 30 years, but maybe even before, and maybe some states are working on it and do not share it with the world right now. And there are several problems when this quantum computer will be here. First, what will happen to our current cryptography if a quantum computer is put in process right now? So maybe people would be able to interfere with our critical infrastructures, like download all our data from the electricity net, water net, security agencies. And they could interfere with this. They could stop our electricity from running. And this is very much of a problem. But also, if it wouldn't be here today, if it would be here in 10 years, they could download all our data right now and decrypt it later. which would not be so much of a problem for how much electricity we use today, but it could be a problem for our secret agencies. And that's why we're eager to look into this problem, to investigate what should be done to prevent this. And yeah.
Thank you, Chitske. Maybe there's time for one question or interaction from the public. Do you have some questions for Team 1 on this post-quantum cryptography? Don't hesitate. And if not, then yeah, the ambassador, yeah.
I understand you all have different backgrounds. Who actually right now is already involved in research in quantum from your team? Because not all, I think.
I think right now none of us, if I say correctly. I did my master thesis on post-quantum cryptography, but I'm not doing my PhD right now on post-quantum cryptography. But it's a subject that triggers us all and we want to investigate it. So we will be doing that the coming months, and we hope to present something nice in Den Haag next in September. So hope to see you all in Den Haag.
Thank you again, and please take your seat. Yeah, and as a reminder, so this is really the first time that they are presenting, so it's about a reflection of the first ideas, and they are going to develop this further, and then the end goal is presenting something during the one conference. So let's go to the second team, and they are working on the hybrid threats and disinformation. I would like to give the floor to, let's see, it's Billy-Jan Ertan, sorry about that, and his team. So please take the floor.
Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm Bilgehan. I'm currently a PhD student in CWI Amsterdam on security and machine learning, as well as a researcher at Product, European Threat Intelligence Company. We choose the topic of hybrid threats and disinformation, especially the challenge of how to prevent a state-sponsored threat actor from poisoning a large language models. This is a deeply concerning challenge right now, since the LLMs are emerging very fast. We all know LLMs or large language models. They are everywhere. In US, we have OpenAI's ChatGPT. In EU, we have from France, Paris actually, Mistral AI. And from China, we have DeepSeek. They are used by everyone and everywhere, from students asking homework-related questions, from seniors asking health-related questions, and even cybersecurity experts asking, or they're trying to improve their work efficiency. So they're everywhere, and they have become an integral part of our life to how we process and access the information. Well, with that influence, there's a risk. We all know about misinformation. It is a information that is factually incorrect and often spread by an accident. The worst part is disinformation. It means that the information that is deliberately spread by a toxic actor to manipulate the mass or whatever. So now think about an LLM is poisoned by a state-sponsored threat actor to manipulate the mass. This can be used to political interventions, for foreign, to affect the foreign affairs, and even economical interference or interference in the election process, because now the LLMs have the power to control the flow of information. Well, that's where we come in. Me and our team have a very diverse background. We have several PhD students in securing the machine learning. We have several PhD students in cybersecurity, and as well as a law in cybersecurity, as well as master students. Now, in 6 months, we are planning to tackle this problem. We are first planning to show, using a real case analysis, to show how important this is, and show that what happens when you successfully poison a large language model. And most importantly, we are going to propose an actionable and scalable approach that will make the life a bit more miserable for threat actors to actually exploit this vulnerability. So we want to raise an awareness in the EU, not just a regulation on paper. We want to just give some actionable insights and a solid implementation for this. So hopefully see you all at one conference in 6 months, so that we can show you what we uncovered and what can be done for tackle this problem. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you, Billy-Jan and your team. So is there any question for the second team?
Thank you for your story. I was wondering, because the LLMs are already trained with poisonous data, state actors are already in the models. How do you get them out?
You cannot. That's the problem. They already trained on this information, but maybe the only good part is this is not done deliberately. So we don't know the impact right now. This is going to be our first stage. We're going to do a real-world case analysis to see whether we are already in a place that the state actors are inside us, and maybe they already affected a lot of political affairs and such. We're going to do a real-world case study for this, and yes, that's what we're gonna uncover. So I don't have any further comments for this. Thank you for your question.
Other question?
Yeah, thank you very much. This is very inspiring and very relevant. My question is, where is the focus? Is it on the LLM or is it on the data set?
Nice question. Thank you for your question to start. We're planning to do it on LLM because our team is more on the technical side. Most of our team are on the technical side. But we'll see how it's going to be in 6 months. We have our mentors for this. We might talk afterwards to get your feedback on this, how we can tackle this problem more. So yeah, we're actually not sure about this as we just decided on this topic in last week.
Do you have a recommendation?
No, because no, it's both relevant. So it's just a different angle, different focus. Both has to be solved.
You're right.
But if you're willing to, I'm happy to help and to support on this.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
So well, the links being made, so that's very nice. Okay, thank you again, and see you in The Hague. So now I would like to invite one of our partners of this program, the Campus INCYBER, and the Deputy Director, Jan Bonnet, talking about his activities in this education on cybersecurity.
Hello everyone. So I'm Jan Bonnet, I'm the Deputy CEO of Campus INCYBER in France. So perhaps a few words about Campus INCYBER. We just opened 3 years ago. It's more today. It's more than 6,000 experts who have access to the campus. Our main objective is to be stronger together, public and private actors. So today we have more than 300 organizations in the campus. So we have public actors like the French Cybersecurity Agency. We have researchers. We have 18 schools. We have startups, huge companies, and our three main mission is the first one is about education. As you know, we are like a shortage of talents everywhere in the world. So we do a lot of action to develop some training, to create some serious game, to attract more talents, especially women talents. Because we need more diversity, not only in gender, but also in cultural aspect to be efficiency. The second objective of Campus INCYBER is about innovation. So we work a lot on subjects like AI, cybersecurity applied in AI, in post-quantum cryptography, on things like this. And the last mission is about protection, especially for the less mature organization like SMEs, hospital, collectivity. So we are very interested to create more links with other state members, European state members like Netherlands. We have already some links in some subject like post-quantum cryptography. But yeah, you guys, you are very welcome to come to visit the Campus INCYBER next time you come to Paris. So thank you to everyone.
And thank you, Jan, for the invitation to go to Paris. We are almost to the end of the program. of today. So like I already said, this is the very beginning of the program. It's already nice to see that after a month or so, because it was only a month ago that we did an online kickoff meeting to put together those teams, to put together the teams with the coaches, to see that they already have some tangible ideas about what they can do. So I'm looking forward to see what they are doing in The Hague. So please keep track of this Young Talents program. And I know that they are very keen also in exchanging with you, with partners from industry, from public organizations and governments. So please reach out to them because they're very eager to learn from you and to connect. But finally, I want to give the floor to the ambassador at large for the Netherlands for Cyber Affairs, Ernst Noorman.
Thank you very much. And it's really great to be here this morning at this program. I really love this initiative for the Young Talents program. It's absolutely crucial. You hear a lot of discussions at all levels on how to ensure that we create enough capacity in cyber. And you will be the future also in this respect. And it's a challenge to get enough capacity. Because if you go to Silicon Valley in California and you go and visit all these companies, you see loads of Europeans in these companies. Many companies are only run by Europeans, but they move to the US. So it's a big challenge for us, if you further develop yourself in the sector, how to keep you in Europe. So that you strengthen, you set up your companies and you set up your services within Europe and work together. It's a challenge for us as governments, it's a challenge for companies, but that's our wish, that you will develop strongly and develop your talents within our European ecosystem. France and the Netherlands, but also the European Union is working hard on that to create an environment which is attractive for you to stay also working here. Now, these days, Jan just mentioned also the importance of diversity, and you know some parts of this world right now, diversity and inclusion is a dirty word. Not for us. We see it as absolutely crucial for organizations, for teams, to be diverse and to be inclusive, because we believe that creates stronger teams. Because you will be more creative, more out of the box, if you have a mix of different capacity, different backgrounds. And this talent program shows indeed that this objective. That's why I also really love it, that I see all different backgrounds from the Netherlands and France, but also within these teams, different institutions, different personal backgrounds. And I believe that will come up with very creative solutions, which we can listen to in one conference in The Hague next year. And also I see, fortunately, quite a few women, also the coaches. We as the Netherlands been supporting the Women in Cyber program, which is a program that's going on already for a number of years in diplomacy. In cyber diplomacy, we've been training with 5 other countries, now 50 women, who are very actively involved at the negotiations in New York. Last year, more than 50% of the interventions were done by women. And I must say, top quality interventions, because they're absolutely good, very good professionals, and because they work as a team as well, they feel very strong at the negotiations floor. So you can count on us also. You can count on me if you want to meet me in between, before the one conference, and that would be possible in the Netherlands or maybe online with you also in France. I'm available to support you, and I hope to listen to you, to your results at the one conference in October in The Hague. Thank you very much.